Today we're going to talk about worms. First, I'm going to give you some fun facts about worms, and then I'm going to show you how to make your own worm house, or what they call a wormery. I know, it's really hard to say. Let me just tell you a fun fact first. Did you know that worms breathe through their skin? That's pretty cool, huh? Let me show you the things that you need to make this house for the worms. You need a glass jar with a lid. You need some dirt. You need some sand. You need little pebbles or gravel. And then you need something for them to munch on. So in my garden I found a hosta leaf, I found some grass clippings, and then some other plants that I had. And I also put some mulch bark in there for them. And of course, you need worms. So you have to go digging in your garden and find some worms. You can't put gummy worms in here because they'd be yucky to eat. Did you know that worms only come out at night? And the worms that come out at night, they're called night crawlers. I know, that's why you always see people at night with their flashlights, especially after a good rain or when it's raining, trying to get all the worms. So these are the things so the first thing that we have to do to make our wormery is, and you might need a grown-up to help you with this, you have to take your lid and you have to poke some holes in it with our nail and our hammer. So I already did that, and like I said, you need a grown-up to help you. And you're going to make about 3 to 4 holes in the top, okay? So that it has lots of room to breathe. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our gravel. That's the first thing we're going to put at the very, very bottom. And I don't know if you can see it because the sand is kind of covering mine. That's the first thing you're going to do. Put it in your jar. And you're going to just coat the bottom. And then the next thing we're going to do is put some sand in. And again, we're going to put another layer of sand in there. And then we're going to put our dirt in. We're going to layer that on. And then we're going to put all the stuff in that we want them to munch on. So I'm going to put my hosta leaf in there. I'm going to put some of my plants and my grass clippings. And I'll put some of my mulch or bark in there. And the very last thing we're going to do is put a worm in there. And mine's hiding. My friend Kelly, she was digging in her garden on the weekend and she got me some worms. So I didn't have to look for them. But if you are going to dig for your worms before you make your wormery, you want to put them in a plastic container, put some holes in with some dirt so that they stay alive, okay? So let me see if I can find them. While I'm looking for my worm, I'm going to give you another fun fact. Did you know that worms have a slimy coat of mucus on them? That helps them dig into the ground. So when they're trying to dig, they can just use their slimy skin to go right in. Oh, I've lost my worm. He's hiding. He doesn't want to come out. He was in here. There's lots of them. Oh no. Did you also know that worms don't like to live in a desert or where it's really, really cold? Yeah, I wouldn't like to live where it's really, really cold either. It'd be hard to dig through the ice. Let me see if I can find him. Oh, he's hiding. Oh, I see him. I got him. Look, there's my worm. There's lots in here. So I'm going to put him into his new house. Drop them in gently. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put a few drops of water in here. And you can just use a little eyedropper to give them some water. And then you're going to put your lid on that has the holes in it. And then you have your wormery. That's pretty cool, huh? Did you know that there's over 600 different varieties of worms? It's a lot. Did you know that worms have no bones or skeletons? That's pretty cool. That's what helps them move around and dig into the dirt. I hope you had lots of fun helping me make a wormery for all the worms out there. Enjoy. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.